Today on iPod 70, Kahawa Ya Congo for the original line. Let's get started. Hello and welcome back to another coffee tasting video. If it's your first time here, we are an Nespresso-centric channel. We deal with the original line and the virtual line of Nespresso. If that interests you, you have found the right channel. For my returning Podhead family, any and all announcements will be at the end. But without further ado, let's look at today's star attraction, Kahawa Ya Congo. This time for the original line. The virtual line was outstanding. So let's see how this one stacks up and let's take a look at what they have to say. Kahawa Ya Congo, smooth organic coffee with toasted cereal notes, nutty aromas, and mild fruitiness. I remember that, those nutty aromas and that taste came through so nicely. Let's see, they say here roastiness 4, so good. That should actually be really good. Acidity 3, ooh, and bitterness 3. So it's gonna be it should have some bite to it, and then body 4. So this could have a decent amount of oil or some good texture to it. Intensity is 7 out of 13. And if we look up here, they mentioned doing an espresso and a lungo. So we will try both. So let's take a look at the pods. We got, ooh, fancy boxing for their, for this series. Oh, those are kind of cool looking. Oh, kind of neat. Has a little advert on the inside of it. Wow, that is really cool looking. All right, there's your pod. So there's your pod. It might be a little hard to see, but it's kind of a black speckled one. And it's almost like a brown speckle in there, labeled all the way around it, Congo. Also labeled on the bottom with Congo. Toasted cereal notes, nutty aromas, mild fruitness. Congo, let's go brew a shot. All right, so I'm gonna do both shots at the same time. I'm gonna draw the regular espresso first, then I'm gonna draw the lungo, and we'll give those both a taste test, see how they play out together. So let's get this guy going. Holy cow. It's got a very nice toasted note in there, and that's probably the cereal. Boy, that one smells dramatically different than this one. Well, judging from the color, I think the intensity is going off of the espresso shot, because this one looks like it's probably around barely a 7, maybe a 6. This one looks more like it's down around a 4, so let's go give these a taste. Let's start with the espresso shot first. Man. Wow, that's got such a good aftertaste. So it's a very, very good shot right off the bat. It's got a very nice, pleasant, smooth, textured, creamy, wonderful flavor right off the bat on the espresso shot. And then right after that, you get just a little bit and just a wonderful, nice, toasted, nutty flavor. That's pretty close. Mild fruitiness, maybe just a hair in there along with, oh man, that aftertaste is wonderful. I'd say the mild fruitiness is up front, followed by that creamy, nice texture, followed by the toasted cereal and nutty aromas. So let's try this as a lungo now. So I think, boy, give me just a sec. Let me try the lungo one more time here. boy, the fruitiness is very, very light, and a lot of that wonderful texture, and yeah, a lot of that wonderful just nutty flavor, and all of that, just that wonderful creamy, really rich texture is kind of, I want to say watered down, but that makes sense because it's such a larger shot versus the espresso shot. But that really dominant, nutty, toasted aroma and taste and all of that has really faded a lot with the lungo. So I think if you're looking for the description and you're looking for that experience, I'd say the espresso shot is the way to go. So I think for round 2, it may have for some people a little bit too much acid. And I say acid, not bitter, because it has a little bit of a lingering, that 9-volt battery taste versus the bitter, which just kind of has the bitter or that bite, but then kind of leaves. This one kind of has a little bit of a lingering acid taste, and some people may not like it. But if that does not bother you, this is a wonderful shot. So I think for round 2, let's go put it with a little bit of milk, add a little bit of sweetener to it, and let's see how it plays out. Let's go round 2. Let's go brew another shot. For round 2, we're gonna get the pod going. We've switched back to the espresso setting. So I'm gonna hold this for just a little bit. We're gonna add 2 ounces of milk, or 59 milliliters. Whole milk for those of you that are new here. And then I wanna add 1 full pump of sweetener into this. Give it that just a little bit of sweetness that I think it's gonna really benefit from. And then I'm also going into its highest froth setting for the simple fact I have such a small amount of milk. I think adding that extra froth, because usually if you only use 2 ounces and you put it on the lowest setting, you don't get a lot of froth out of it. I actually want that milk to get a nice creamy texture. So I'm gonna put it on its longest froth setting. I'm gonna get this guy going. Right, everything is ready. Milk is ready. Woo-hoo. Oh, that's just gorgeous. Oh man, I think I'm gonna try not and do a cut when I'm editing this. Look at that, how fast that layer formed. Wow. I barely got the milk put in and it was already forming. So, wow. Let's go give this a taste. All right. Let's give this a taste. Oh man. Wow, that almost, it almost has, I think it, man, a living. That is, I think for, the full pump was probably just a little too much. But it almost tastes a little bit like a candy bar now. It's got a sugary, nutty flavor coming through. The creaminess of the milk has added to it and not detracted from it. That is really good. The fruit, if the fruit that was kind of in the front, I would say is all but gone, but the nuttiness now, it's almost like a nutty, salty candy bar because it's got full pump of sweetener. Now, if you didn't want quite that much, I would say probably would be better with a half pump, but the full pump kind of almost turned this into a little bit of like a sweet, salty, nutty candy bar. So that's pretty good. That is really, really, really good. Wow. Let's take a look at what they're doing. Kahawa Ya Congo. They have it at $11 a sleeve. That means $1.10 a pod. So there is a premium placed on this one. Not a lot, but there is a premium there. They say aromatic notes, fruity, cereal, pretty close. Aromatic profile, fruity and biscuity. I would say more of the toasted than the biscuity part of it. So where does that leave this one? You saw kind of how these played out. The espresso shot is right on point. The lungo, take it or leave it. I'm gonna rate Kahawa Ya Congo 4 out of 5 pods. This one is a solid purchase. Really, really good pod. There must be something about the Congo series that I really enjoy because I enjoyed the coffee and now I'm enjoying the espresso. They're both extremely good. So yeah, another winner, another winner. That'll bring us to a close of this week's video. I thank you so much for your time. If you've made it this far, make sure that you hit like and subscribe and the bell notification so you're alerted anytime we drop a new video, which is every Friday. For my returning Podhead family, I'm going to see you in just a couple of days on July 25th at 2 p.m. I can't wait. We're doing our live stream. That is going to be such a treat. We got something special planned there and I look forward to that. So make sure you show up there and I don't know, 15 minutes, a half hour, an hour, I don't know how long it'll go, but we'll have a lot of fun with it. So I look forward to seeing each and every one of you there. Hopefully this week's video has turned out correctly. I got a new mic on, we got a new setup. My wife's struggling with the new setup. You guys will have to put down in the comments how it looked and how it turned out because it was completely new equipment on that side and on this side. So hopefully we got a good video out the door for you, and if not, I apologize now in advance. How was that all made possible? From these wonderful people that you see scrolling here on the side. They are my patrons, and I have to thank all of them each and every week. They make so much of what we do possible. You see some new names up there. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you so much for taking time, going over to the patron site and joining. And if you would like to become one of the patrons, join us over at patreon.com/IPON70. It is the same as the YouTube channel. That also gains you access to our website, which is NespressoReview.com. There's a patron section there that has all of the previously reviewed coffees, kind of how best to prepare them, and kind of what the ratings were. So look forward to that. Also, coming in August, I'm going to start releasing videos to the patrons. I don't know exactly what days those will come out, but I'm gonna try to release the videos to the patrons at least 1 or 2 days earlier than they hit on YouTube. So that'll be a special edition for the patrons, and I hope you guys enjoy that. It may not be every video, it may not be the same day always, but I will post to the patron site when the video is available. Until Sunday, in a couple of days, where I get to see you live, have a great rest of your day.